Howdy y'all, my name is Price, and welcome back to some more Creeper World 3. So, it's been a couple of days, other episodes went live, y'all seem to be enjoying it, so I figured let's just jump back into it. We got 2 more levels in this system to check out. We've got CDET, which I think we'll start with, and then Tiplex. And both of these we're going to learn about a couple of important things. This one, we're going to learn about the first planes. The fighters, these little guys. And then we will learn, I'm going to put you, I'm going to be like kind of right here, right in the center. And then we'll learn about digitalis, which is a whole thing. All right, let's get you going. Starting with our collectors. Now, with this map, you do want to be a little aggressive in your early expansion. Because this creeper can get a little out of control, I feel like, on this map. So we're going to do that, and then the place we're really trying to go is like this. Basically, it's going to be real easy for me to accidentally let the creeper get a huge foothold, and then I'm in trouble. And I'll show you why in a second once we get it here. So this is what we really want, is we want this guy, right? And I'd love to get stuff up on here. Obviously, I'm doing that thing that I do where I like plan at the beginning, but I think we should be fine. So we'll get all this. So let's take a look at the map before we start things going. Always want to set it to 2x at least. So here's what we have. You have this main guy in the middle, right? Amount 25, interval of 0.17. So every 0.17 units, it releases 25 creeper. Up here, 12 at an interval of 1, 12 at an interval of 1. These are basically volcanoes that are building up with creeper. We've got a certain amount of time to where we can kind of fight back against this guy before this stuff starts pouring out and getting me. The sooner I could get here and kind of cap these things, the better. And that's where those planes are going to come in handy, these things. So I think we're just going to go ahead. We're going to start this up. Let's get our collectors down. It's going to take a little bit for these first ones to go, but we should be fine. All right. There we go. And as we get there, now obviously these cannons are not the best because they get their view gets a little obstructed, you know? But if I can get this guy in place here, this guy in place here, get a dude here, get a dude here, we can start our little concave, and then from there we'll move on. You know what? I'm actually going to get one down here as well, if I can. It's going to take some time. Ooh, he's going to die. Yeah, this guy's going to die. All right, let's get rid of this. The strafers, that's what they're called. Come on. Our power is just stretched so thin. All right, let's destroy this guy. It's just wasting energy. Okay. So, let's get this stuff going. I like to use this little box for reactors, actually. Because they're kind of protected in here. Okay. Definitely, we're pushing ourselves once again, as I often do. That's fine. Once these reactors are all up, or not the reactors, but the relays, will be good. And then we'll also get some, these are collectors. Once the collectors are up, we'll get some relays up. We'll get the reactors up, we'll get our ore going, and we'll be in a good spot. As long as I've got these guys kind of in these positions to protect us, we should be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to try doing this kind of thing. Let's pop you over. See how you're doing with the current strain on the network. Can you handle that? All right, you can handle that. Will you... Actually, let's start with you. Will you be able to handle this if I put you here? Can you survive that? By the way, this green, that's the HP. And no, the answer is no, you cannot. All right, so let's get some mortars then. Mortars are going to help us here significantly. And let's start getting some more reactors going. And like I said, see, like now up here, this stuff's starting to pour out. It's a bit of a problem, but I think we should be fine. Let's just go ahead and do that. And yeah, we'll get that going. Let's get this as well. Get these reactors. You guys are holding that back. This guy should be able to protect this spot. So we at least, I think, can hold the creeper where it is, you know? Let's get that stuff up and running. Structure ore mine. Because now we're going to have the issue is as this stuff starts to pour out, it's going to start to connect to this and make this an even more difficult thing to deal with. But I think we've got the tools to take care of it once we get all our power up and running. The map also just kind of has like a bit of a crappy layout for us. But that's fine. Let's get another relay down here. We're going to start making some strafers soon. Strafers take a lot of power, which is why I've kind of been holding off on it. All right, we got our ore mine up. That's great. Let's get our sprayer kind of here-ish, if we can. Yeah, something like that. Again, I'm pushing the limits here. We haven't had a net benefit on our power the entire time, so that's bad. This guy's about to run out of ammo. He's about to run out of ammo. But we're really straining right now. Really straining. Once this stuff's up, should be good. I gotta go to 4x for just a second. Get that going. Okay, come on, reactors. You can do it. Ooh, really pushing this thing. Come on. There we go. Reactors are up, and we're still drawing too much power. So, let's... Actually, we're slowly building it back up. There we go. Look at that. See, now we're cooking. All right, so let's get you down there. Let's get you right here. Let's push these mortars right up into the edges so they can go as far as possible. Once these guys kind of push this back a little bit, we'll get Anti-Creeper Boy over here. Anti-Creeper Boy, he's your favorite superhero. It's not true. No one says that. Tell me down in the comments below, is Anti-Creeper Boy your favorite superhero? Let's just squeeze those in there. And in a second, we're going to get working on some strafers. But I want to get these up. So let's 4x it again. All right. Come on. There we go. Let's get a couple strafers going now, huh? 4 to start with. It's going to cost us a lot of power. They take a ton of energy, and they take a ton of time to get loaded as well. But I think we should be good holding everything back pretty much for a good chunk of time. We're going to try and take out this guy, like, quickly. Because once he's gone, we're pretty good. So we're at 4x still, getting our planes built up. Back down to 2x because they are loaded. So let's get 2 of y'all strafing through here. And let's get 2 of y'all strafing through here. So the idea here is to try and cut off this creeper from spreading over the top. And once we have them flying down, it seems to do a pretty good job of beating that back. So we're going to let those guys strafe through there. We'll probably get a couple more strafers as we go along. But as you can see, when they leave, they load up the zones where they land. Those get loaded up preemptively so that when these guys come back, they can just land and go back out. Which is, I really like that. I appreciate that. You don't have the downtime. But it also strains the crap out of your power network. But we're just going to slowly build our power back up, push ourselves to our limits, and then we'll move forward. But being able to hold these guys off is going to be great. We'll get another set of strafers, and what we'll do with the second set of strafers is we'll kind of forge ourselves a path this way. Let's get a relay network right there, because we're going to have to get pretty dang close in order to take this out with a nullifier. Okay, see this guy now, he's not doing nothing. Oh, whoops, I accidentally got 3 of y'all up there. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. So, that looks to be pushing pretty dang well. Let's move the creeper guy up. Let's move you up. Let's move you up, and you up. Now we're just doing the classic thing that we love to do in Creeper World. We're just slowly pushing ourselves forward. How close do I need to get a nullifier down for you? So we could do it from here. So I just need to get you even closer, you even closer. Let's really cut into that spot there. Yeah. Anti-creeper doing it, man. Let's get this guy even closer. Let's get this guy even closer. Really protect that nullifier. And this is going to be easy now. No problem. So we'll get that taken care of. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and let's get some more strafers ready to go. I'm going to click it as soon as the nullifier's done, and it is. So we're going to beat this back just a little bit, and then we're going to do something else, because I always love doing it. Let's first get a relay closer to that. Y'all loading up. Those guys are getting built. Now they're going to load. It's going to take forever. Let's land this guy here just to push back the creeper super fast, as we do. Aw, yee. And this guy can come all the way out here, because there's no creeper getting over here anymore. So he's just beating that back, right? And these strafers now have this stuff entirely under control. So let's just make sure that it's even more so under control. Oops. And let's grab these two. And we're actually going to use them as kind of like clearing through this valley and give us a nice spot in there. The other thing that I wanted to do, now that we've pushed all that back, I want to build a strafer right there. We're going to make a super strafer. Pretty much anything you can build on these super spots, and it makes them more powerful. So I want you guys to see the super strafer. So as you can see, these guys kind of go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Nice little power, nice little damage out, right? Just wait until you see this guy. Wait till you see this guy in action. Let me tell you. All right, let's get a couple more reactors, because why not? Other than because we're going to strain our network. It's fine. Our new guy's going to need the power anyways. All right, check this out. Look at the damage that he does. Super fast, and... Where you going, buddy? Alright, it's hard to see because he's fighting with those guys. So let's just put him over here just so you can see it. Obviously he's faster, and then look at this. So good, and he does double fire. See how they each have one cannon that they fire? He does double fire. So he's super powerful. He's, like, incredible. So Ace Pilot over here. He's going to push us up into this way, but we don't have to worry about that. We're done with this level. The level just doesn't know it yet. So we're going to grab this. We're going to do one of these, one of these, one of these. We're going to connect this across this way. Just like this. Because we've got to take out both of these creeper nodes, right? So let's get our nullifier there. And our nullifier there. And once all this stuff is connected, then we're set, right? We got that shield key. So we're just going to go up to 4x. Get through this quickly, you know, don't need to make a huge deal out of it. So the big deal on this level, obviously, is getting started, right? Getting to the point where you can crunch this guy. Once you've done that, you're set. Second emitter needs to be destroyed. No prob. Da-da-da-da-da-no. All right, continue with that submitting. So in the last level in this... zone in this system. We're going to go ahead and restart this map. That's where we're going to learn about digitalis. So what we also get is we get our first second command center, our second command center that we can actually drop, which is great. But let's before we even set anything down, I will start over here. That's definitely where I want to start. Let's put myself kind of like right to the front. Might as well. Okay, so you're gonna notice a couple things. We got these weird little, like, small dots in the way that are messing with our power generation, as you can see. Kind of sucks. You also notice this weird stuff. This weird kind of mesh thing. That's the digitalis. And digitalis is something that Creeper can kind of travel along. Think of it as kind of like a bone structure that exists on the map that the Creeper can use to basically just jump up massive heights. So essentially, Creeper on digitalis can go straight up top. It doesn't have to build up until it can reach a height. It can just travel along the digitalis. So you got to lock that digitalis down. Again, I'm probably building a little bit too much too quickly. Just going to go ahead and do it, though. We want our anti-creeper for sure. Anti-creeper can also travel along digitalis. There's a whole bunch of stuff we're going to learn about digitalis today, but the big thing right now is we're connecting these things up. We're going to grab this second command center. We're going to drop them over here. We're going to do the same thing here, because that's going to give us a nice chunk of anti-creeper to fight back with. The other thing is that if we were to connect up both of the networks from these guys, then we would be able to share power across the network, share resources across the network. I doubt that's going to happen before we finish the level. But let's go ahead and drop in. This will probably be a longer one, so this is probably the last one that we do today. Let's just get this stuff going. Yep, it's going to take a bit. Let's get up to 3x, 4x to start out. Just get it started. All right, you're starting to see the digitalis creep up, right? We got our command node. Stop, pause, thank you. All right, I already wasted too much time doing that. But let's close this. Let's go to our Titans. No, excuse me, our orbitals. So now we can land this. Now I could also land it over here if I wanted to. And that would just give me another point to release stuff from. But obviously I've filled up all the space anyways, and I don't want to do that. I want it here. So we're going to do kind of a similar thing to what we had before. Let's get some reactors out. You. And I'm going to need to get some stuff up real quick in order to fight back this digitalis that we're about to have to deal with. So that'll be fun. Okay. Something like that. All right, so let's do that. And while we're waiting, let's get a couple of cannons ready to deal with the digitalis, right? This is just literally to fight back this side, and this is going to be the same over here to fight back against this side, and we'll slowly push things forward. We're going to do the same here. Let's get you and you. And let's get you and you. And pretty soon we will set up our relay networks as well. So as you can see, so what's happening right now, we're at 2x speed, is you see that there is Creeper building up inside of this and not flowing out from it just yet, right? So now it's starting to flow out underneath. And what we're going to notice is you see this blue kind of thing creeping along. That's Creeper traveling up the digitalis. And so we got to fight that back. And like I said, it can just climb straight up a height. So it's just pushing all along. Like it's going to go straight up this map with no issue. So that's why you have to be vigilant in defending against it, because otherwise you're going to have a bad time. All right, now let's do this. Let's start getting our relay networks up over here. So what do we want? We want... And sadly, there's no easy way to get this to happen. What would be great is if I could get relay node to relay node to relay node to relay node over here to connect up the networks. It's not going to happen. So we just got to deal with that. Let's go like this, like this. This is just for quick transmission of resources. Same deal. Boop. Oops. Not like that. And like that. And we'll get rid of you. Is that the one that was connected? It was the one that was connected. Destroy. It's easy. Come on. Ah, they're one node away. That's fine. So then we'll just be redundant. That's fine. Redundancy is fine. Just fine. All right. So that's going to take us some energy. Those guys should be in a good place to defend. Those guys should be in a good place to defend. These guys are still getting built, but they should be good soonish. This guy had a little bit more time to do. Take out the 2 emitters, sourcing the digitalis. The ultimate goal is to destroy the inhibitor on the center of the map. So, one thing that's really interesting about dealing with this digitalis as well. Oh, and by the way, I just remembered, we're going to have to deal with spores, so I am going to need to get some beam weapons up soon. They're still building. It's just these 2 spots, right? So they're going to come straight from the middle, 1 spore each. So if I can get, you know, some beams up soonish, that'd be good. So let's say this digitalis is crawling along up this way, right? It needs to maintain a connection to here. So if I can get something to stop it from getting here, all this creeper that's stuck inside this digitalis, it's going to spill out all over the ground, and then it's going to stop pushing beyond that point that I've kind of capped it at. So sometimes it's good to try and like jump ahead and cut off the digitalis from being able to even spread this high so that you can move forward. So that's probably what we're going to do, but obviously this part is kind of dangerous for us on its own. Let's go ahead and get a couple relays so that we can start pushing some things forward, I think. Put that to there. Yep. Could hide the white digitalis growth area by pressing the visibility button, then unchecking show degrowth. No, that's fine. I like knowing where it's going to go. Okay. Just checking something. Just like kind of taking stock of the situation, basically. I haven't even started getting my ore mines going, which I definitely should be doing. It's not a super priority, but it is a priority. And I need to get some reactors going all over the place. I've been neglecting that as well. So, let's change that. Let's get 4 going here. And we'll probably only go for 2 right here to start with. Because this guy's, yeah, he's strained to hell. This guy can probably handle it. See, they're fighting back the digitalis where it's at, so that's good. Let's also get the... let's get our ore mines going. Click. Oh, nope. Click. And click. Okay. And we'll get 1 going to start with here, because again, I don't want to push the power too far, because then these guys won't get reloaded and things will be dangerous. It'll be a whole thing. Okay. Looks like we're doing fine, though. Let's get weapons. Let's get a sprayer going so that we can start pushing some digitalis back with the creeper sprayer. And these guys have 1.5 minutes, so beam weapon time is right now. It's going to really strain the network, y'all. Really strain it. It's fine, though. We might have to just, like, deal with a couple of nukes. A couple bombs coming in. Yeah, it's going to push me real far. Well, let's get it up super speed. Let's wait until both of these are kind of set. Should be able to catch up, though. Okay, now you see Creeper is starting to make its way up here, which is not so good. This network is really pushing itself right now. And now it's good. Good. Let's get a couple more of those going. You, same deal. Let's get you a couple more of these going. Just kind of taking stock again, just looking around. I could probably do something where I kind of like spread across here. Now check this out with the anti-creeper. Look at this. It's pushing itself up into the digitalis. Okay, here we go. Beam, 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 beam. We're good. All right, we're going to set to 2x now. But yeah, you can see that the anti-creeper is slowly pushing itself along here. So now that's great. Now it's basically like, okay, how do we want to deal with this? I think what I would like to do is I would like to get you on the ground. I would like to... Weapons. Let's get some more cannons being built. Let's get a couple of mortars. And let's get a relay. Just like that. Okay. Should be good. Yeah. And I want to go for the center because I want to just be able to take this thing out. So we're kind of pushing this guy up here to get the anti-creeper into here, and then we'll slowly push ourselves into a position to where we can get a node to kill this guy. On this side, I'm kind of almost just thinking defense, but at the same time, you know, it's space. We should use it. It's a point of attack. We should take it. So let's get this guy getting a sprayer here and a sprayer here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll push straight forward this way. We have both the ore mines set up. We got relay network set up. Let's get another relay like right here, just because we can. And we'll do the same thing here where I'm trying to get some relays out in the creeper to help us with that. So that'll be good. Pushing these guys up. Let's move you guys forward. Okay. Got a minute until the next air drop. 1 spore each. It's fine. We can handle that. Okay. Get you up here. Let's just start spraying through there. And these guys, I've got this digitalis pretty well capped over here. So now it's just about this. Now you can see I'm starting to cut back on the growth there. See how it turns white? It's because it's been disconnected from this stuff. So that's something that we want to work on. At the same time, that's something you have to worry about because sometimes you'll destroy this and then creeper will just spread really fast out of it because you busted it. And then you got to worry about that problem. Okay, where can we get a nullifier? Right there. Can we dig it, sucker? I think we can. All right, let's have that going. And these guys, yep, the anti-creeper's starting to build up, which is perfect. And we'll do the same thing that we just did there. A couple of these guys. One of these guys. Let's, while we're waiting, let's get some more reactors going. Same thing over here. Let's get y'all a couple of these. All right, yep, pushing it then. Ooh, got you. Looks like we're good. Okay, cool. All right. Now, what I might do with these guys, just to help me moving forward, I may, once these are gone, ooh, and we're doing a great job doing that too, I may put a beam weapon here, and that'll just create a super beam that will completely shut this sucker down. As long as I can't do a super nullifier, I'll do that. Okay, let's, we got 2 of these guys, so let's move one right in the front there. Oh, we're getting storyline stuff. It's funny, none of this stuff has popped up for me up until just now. This is most unusual, Scars. Message artifacts almost never survive contact with the creeper. This one seems strangely immune. It's almost as if the creeper intentionally does not destroy certain objects. What message does it contain? It will require time to process. Yep, alright. Anyway, overall what that was saying is... Oh, we destroyed this one. Alright, so now all I need to do is break that connection, and then all of this will fall. An emitter was just destroyed. Spores payload incoming. Yes, that's fine. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Totally fine. And we should get this beam weapon back here if we're going to be moving up like that. Yeah, same deal here. We're just trying to beat this back. And so it's the combination of the anti-creeper and the cannons that allows me to do this, because the cannons will beat back the actual digitalis that is formed, this purpley stuff, and then and it'll turn it white. The anti-creeper will just spread it forward so that there's no more spreading onto it. So you need both in order to really be able to do this. Let's get nullifier in position. Easy. Just maintain that and we're good. So yeah, like I said, once I can break this little line back here, all this digitalis will break because it'll no longer be connected to a node. And you're good. Cool. Let's move you up here. Let's move you as well up here. We'll leave you down here for now, but honestly, we should be fine with all this. Let's get some more reactors. Can I move you to here? No, you can't fit on there. Sadly. Ah, there it went. You see? So, this must have gotten disconnected. I'm imagining... Oh, no. It's because the nullifier... Yeah. Oh, it's because I destroyed both of them. So there's no longer a node anywhere that is connected to digitalis. Except for this one, but I guess this one doesn't count because of how it's embedded. And so that just dropped it all. So now I got to take a second to pay attention to where all the creeper just fell. But it looks like we're fine. Yeah. We're pushing it back. All right, cool. So let's move you up a little bit. Like I said, what I would love to do is I would love to get a beam weapon right there. But yeah, we're doing fine now. It's really just like, how do we proceed, right? And honestly, we might as well just proceed straight to here. All right, can you land there real quick? It'd be wonderful if you could. Oh, it's already, it's still a splody right now. He's gonna die. Yeah, beams do not have a lot of HP. Can you land here and just do this real quick? All right, you're about to die. Okay, let's get a relay somewhere nearby. Yeah. No, I said... Oh, gosh. I said move. I said move, please. Woo! That was close. Heal up. All right, we'll do it on the next... Ooh, they sent them both in the same direction. That's one. And done. Cool, perfect. All right. We're just going to take a second here. Let's move these guys around a little bit. Let's slowly push forward. Don't push it. Yeah, that won't reach. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, a beam weapon here. The super beams are so powerful that this will easily lock this sucker down. Okay, here we go. Now, let's do this. Anti-creeper for days. Honestly, it can only fire as fast as it can be reloaded. Let's see if we can't get a relay in position for that guy. Here and here. Let's get one here. I think we're good. Yeah, we got all this beaten back. No problem. This guy's just going to do a good job clearing this out. I'm trying to do the same thing with this guy, but it seems like it's just not enough. So let's do the same swapperoonie. Beam guy, you're going here. Beam guy, you're going here. And then when I get the chance, once I feel confident enough with how far this has been beaten back, we'll do that. But what I haven't been doing is I've been focusing so much on winning that I haven't been infrastructuring, and that's just not acceptable. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta always be building power, okay? If you're not doing that, then what are you even doing? All right. And these guys are about to fire. Both going that way. How interesting. Well, not anymore, buddy. Okay. And yeah, this is getting pushed back real well. Let's build another relay there. And I'm going to get this guy up on here in a second. I'm drawing so much energy over here, but once these reactors are done, we'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to move our beam into place. So now you see the range on that? Look at the range. It's massive. As soon as this launches, it's going to get shot by this thing, and it's going to be firing at like triple speed. That's why I like doing that. All right, let's do this. And honestly, let's get you over here, and let's get a couple more things built, because why the heck not, right? Boop, boop, boop. We've got a minute. Let's move you here. Let's move you here. Let's move you here. Let's move you here. Here. All right. Should be good. Beam. Give it a second. That creeper just flooded in. All right. You're fine now, I think. I hope. Yeah, because this guy's health's fine. Yeah, you'll be fine now. I was worried a little bit there. But yeah, now we're in a good position. These guys are doing a good job pushing things back. We're going to get our one more, our next spore wave, and then I'll try and take out this spore, I think, because this side seems to be having a better job fighting things back. The other thing that you can do to deal with digitalis, by the way, I didn't do this, totally could have, like when I was having that issue of like all this stuff still being up before I destroyed this one, I could have built some strafers and then had them strafing to cut off the digitalis lines. That's a really good thing to do if you're like, wow, there's a line way over here, it's a tiny line, I just need to destroy that and then everything will be fine. Strafers are what you want to use, or bombers, or both, but probably strafers. Speaking of strafers, let's get a couple of these guys. Who has more power? One has 13, one has 9. I'm going to assume you're the one with the more power. Yeah, you definitely are. Yeah, did you hear that? Before I even got the warning sound, it made the sound like it just went like zap, and it was done. That was great. Okay, so let's push up. You. And okay. It's hard to deal with this stuff because of the way that it kind of like spills in through these cracks, which kind of sucks. Let's get you over here. Start pounding down onto there. And let's see where the nullifier spot is that I can actually use. There would work. And it even reaches. I just have to get a relay in place. Can I get you up here? Let's get that relay right there. This might break in construction. But we'll try our darndest. I think it'll be good. And then from there, I might be able to just destroy the main node. Might not have to destroy both of them. Let's 4x this. And then here come the spores. Get ready for this. Hold on. See that? Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, so now it's just about getting this done. Let's get these strafers. Let's go. And let me just check. Is that going to work? That is going to work. So all I got to do is clear out this space, and we're golden. So we're going to kind of like do like a moving front here. Let's get some more relays getting in place. One like right there is good. One like right there is good. Let's build some more weapons. Yeah. Let's just power those guys real fast. Okay. Let them get loaded. And this guy's totally locked down, so it's no problem. And yeah, see, we're just having these guys, these strafers, just kind of make their way through. You know what? This guy can cover this. This mortar can actually do more damage from up here. Look at that, because of that range. All right. Land on the ground, my little pretties. Let's see what we can't do here. Yeah, that was totally shut down immediately. All right, how y'all doing? Oh, just fine. Fine, just fine. Perfect. Okay, relay it up. Let's move anti-creeper launcher over there real fast. Spread some anti-creeper all over the place if we can. We're using lots of anti-creeper, so it makes it hard to do, but that's just, it gives you such a little buffer when you can do that. Alright, so we'll move you back out now, and let's move this guy up here now. You should do a good job. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So if you do that, how close can you get it? Because I kind of would like him there defending it, but nah, I got to get that close. So let me do this kind of thing then. We're going to get all y'all set up in these different positions that are a little bit forward. Okay. They're all connected, but we're just going to double check. We're going to put that on another one of these. Okay. And I think we're good. So we're going to nullify. And there we go. 4x that sucker. That's going to get this guy out, and we're good to go. So, not a bad run. Obviously, it took a little bit of time to get everything set up, but this digitalis was not too big of a deal for us. And now, kaboom, everything is gone. Not bad, I would say. Let's claim our victory. So, y'all, that's going to be where we're going to end this episode. Let's go back to this to the map. Let's go out here. And so now we've got the next star system that we'll check out next episode. This is when things start to get really out of control, you guys. Yeah, I'm looking at these maps, and I remember all of them being very difficult. So that'll be fun for us to do in the future. But for now, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.